تتم الدروس اللي خاصك تراجع مباراة التعليم تخصص اللغة الانجليزية، دروس اللي هي related to didactics. في هذا الفيديو غنشوفوا the learners. So الدرس الأول هو learner differences. As a teacher you have to know that while you are teaching, you are not teaching a group of students that have the same thinking and the same abilities and so on. So you are teaching different individuals with different learning style, different abilities, different thinking and so on. So here knowing that can help you meet all your students' needs. Also we have درس ديال motivation. You have to know different type of motivation, what makes your student motivated to learn, what makes them want to be inside your classroom and so on, and how to motivate them to learn also, okay? And then we have an anxiety. So as a teacher you have to know what is an anxiety, where it comes from, how it can be inside your classroom, what makes it happen inside your classroom also, so that you can so as a teacher you have to lower an anxiety inside your classroom, to know how to lower it, how to make your students feel at peace and feel at a very good learning environment, so that they can participate, interact with you and so on, okay? And then we have self-esteem. As a teacher you have to know how to build a very high level of self-esteem, so that you can help your students participate, have a very good self-esteem, wants to interact with you, wants to learn and so on, okay? And then we have introversion and extroversion students. You have to know that while you are teaching, as I said before, you are having different type of students. So you can have students that are introversion students. They like to learn by themselves, they like to be alone, they like to learn by themselves and not participating in groups or not interacting with others. And also you can have students that are extroversion students that like to participate in groups, like to learn while interacting with others, while talking to others and so on. So as a teacher you have to know all that, so that you can differentiate your instructions, your content and so on, okay? Also we have learning styles, different type of learning styles. You have to know that there are students that like to learn visually, they like to see things and so on. You have students also that like they are auditory students, they have auditory learning style, they like to learn by listening to things, hearing things and so on. And also you have students that are like to learn by reading and writing, and also kinesthetic students, they like to learn by acting out, by doing things and so on, okay? You have to know also multiple intelligences, الذكاءات المتعددة. You have to know that you have different students that have different intelligences. They can have musical intelligences, interpersonal, interpersonal and so on. So as a teacher you have to know all these differences, so that you can differentiate your content, instructions and so on, so that you can meet all your students' needs.